Your client wants viral reach on a budget that can't buy attention. Here's the private mint that pays for it in product they already own. This is the play that turns your client's inventory into their media budget. The private mint, how Verkkokauppa quit the ad auction and paid TikTok creators in product where 200 views bought a tripod and 500,000 views bought an iPhone 16 Pro. This is the same move minting in luxury, beauty, auto, and QSR. In this window, this peaks an award season stunt now, and the durable version, direct creator payouts, sits inside a 90-day watch. Here is the private mint. It's when you can't afford an audience's attention at the market price. You stop bidding and mint your own currency instead, backed by product you already own at wholesale. The audience earns that currency by producing your media, which is so brilliant. It's again going back to the customers as your greatest brand ambassador. You become the issuer. Every competitor stays a bidder. The gap between wholesale cost and perceived value funds the entire thing. So what did Verkkokauppa did in August 2025? The Finnish electronics retailer told TikTok users it would pay them in products for views. Post a video mentioning the brand, rack up the views, then walk into the Helsinki flagship on one Saturday in September and collect. 200 views bought a tripod, 500,000 views bought an iPhone 16 Pro. The price list did the job and an ad normally does. So 344 million total reach and 11.7 million organic views, self-reported in award entries. Kane's Line Silver Grand 1 2026 Grand Prix, none of it independently audited. So what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to look at a viral campaign. It was called the Viral Payback. And I want you just to notice a few angles. First off, the campaign sells the audience a wage, not a discount. It frames a viewer's ownership as something worth paying for, and it pays in a device they already want. No slogan carries the weight here, just the rate card does. The copywriting move is that the exchange rate is the creative. 200 views buys a tripod, 500,000 views buys an iPhone 16 Pro. It travels on its own because the number is the story for them. There's no tagline to remember. There's no brand film to sit. People share the price list, and the price list was an ad. So a few things, 3 things to watch out for here. First off, it's the word pay doing the heavy lifting. It reframes the viewer from spender to earner, which is exactly where the mechanic later cracks. The physical redemption event, the one store, one Saturday, a body standing in the Helsinki queue, that's an anti-fraud layer, and it's the one metric a bot farm can't fake. What's absent is a headline. The offer replaces the ad entirely. Let's give this a watch here. Oh no.
Oho. Verkkokauppa.com on nopeampi kuin osasit odottaa. Toimitustunnissa tai juuri silloin kun haluat.
Of course, it's in Finnish too, right? But again, you can see there's no headline, there's no tagline. Let's bring in the next TV, right? Why this pattern works now. So there's 3 major reasons. Number 1, CPMs keep climbing. The market clearing price of attention keeps rising. So issuing your own currency gets comparatively cheaper every quarter. Renting attention is the expensive option now. The second reason is that ad aversion went structural. Audiences skip, they block, they scroll past anything that smells like a bid. A currency they earn slips past the reflex of paid ad triggers. And number 3, the bot trust crisis made proof of personhood scarce. The redemption event supplies exactly what's now rare. A human queue is one platform can't counterfeit. I do think this window is open right now. So if you wanted to try this strategy and you've got these conditions, it closes when a platform lets audiences cash out attention natively, and the mint becomes a standard feature. So where else has this pattern won? It's also won in Marc Jacobs' luxury beauty industry. In 2014, the Daisy Tweet Shop pop-up accelerated social posts as the only tender. roughly 13,500 tweets, and 4,300 Instagram mentions later, it took the CLIO. The second place where this really worked is also in automobiles. In Opel, 2017, pay with views in the Netherlands pegged YouTube views to actual cars, and Astra cost 922,800 views. The campaign reported 34.4 million impressions and a 29% lift in orders on its online edition models, the closest this pattern has ever come to a commercial seat. And the third place where this has worked is Pizza Hut, UAE. This is in the QSR area industry. In 2024, Pay with Your Trend traded a TikTok trend video for a free My Box. It took bronze at the TikTok at and gold at the MMA Smarties. Should you use this pattern? That's a great question. So 4 questions to ask yourself. First off, does the audience already prize the currency? You have to people the value of the asset. You don't have a mint. You have a chore for them to do. Customers hate chores. Do not do that to them. Number 2, does the backing carry a healthy margin? The client needs inventory whose perceived value runs a multiple above wholesale cost. The gap funds the whole currency. Number 3, you want to ask, where's the settlement layer? You check what that proves a real human earned this reward. Build-A-Bear, for instance, skipped the capacity cap in 2018 and stores shut down midday under the crowd. Number 4, who moderates before the crowd moderates you? Walkers ran an open selfie generator in 2017, and the crowd organized it with hours. One red flag to keep in mind here with this strategy. If the reward is worth more than the product it's attached to, others will ship it. Hoover's 1992 free flights promotion is the tombstone here. And how do you implement this? Well, you actually can follow the questions that we did earlier, but just by way of reminder, there's 5 steps. Number 1, you want to name the currency. Find the one asset your audience already produces and prizes its own, then peg it. Number 2, back it with margin product. Pick inventory whose perceived value runs well above your wholesale cost. Number 3, publish the exchange rate at the creative. Write the rate cards so the numbers do the persuading and the price list is the ad. Number 4, build the settlement checkpoint. Gate redemption beyond a physical or verifiable event that a bot cannot fake. And number 5, cap capacity and moderate the intake. Answer the Build-A-Bear question and the Walker's question before you launch another. Well, just a few more thoughts here. The audience reclassified itself in 2007, and this campaign missed the memo. So this is one area I didn't see within the Google Trends and the TikTok ads and the Meta. This is the shortcoming of the ad. When people search views and payment together, they're actually looking for one thing. It's how to get paid for the attention they already give away. That reads as a dignity signal. Pay with views assumes that the audience is the payer, spending virality like script at the company store. Actual behavior shows the audience reframed itself as the earner years ago, and the precedent has a date. 2007, the YouTube partner program named the principle that views are worth money to the creator. That signal semantic shift is why the creator economy scales every brand-rooted engagement as currency gimmick. Since 15 years of chaplaincy has taught me people know below language whether they're being valued or whether they're being used. So again, this is a dignity signal. A brand locked currency says your attention is worth something to me. A payout says your attention is worth something, period. Now, here at the strategy signal, if we didn't give you a 6 to 12 month forecast, we wouldn't be doing our job. So here's a 6 to 12 month forecast. What's the likelihood it's going to continue? First off, I think that this is going to peak as a decorated one-off. Over the next 6 to 12 months, expect more awards, near zero replication of the literal stunt, and the flat search demand. The underlying compensation for engagement is earlier in its life cycle and is actually the part worth watching. This company, this Finnish company, confirmed the reading themselves. Their May 2026 Capital Markets Day framed it as a reputational win with no plans to repeat. And so the signal here is that the campaign is absent from this Finnish company's own 2024 to 2028 growth strategy. Award momentum and commercial momentum are just 2 different currencies. And what to watch out for is I expect a brand or platform paying audiences in cash or open credits for hitting engagement thresholds. That confirms this durable version here. Number 2, I think we're going to see replication running other under other names, loyalty points, creator discounts, engagement gated drops surfacing at the scale within 90 days. And number 3, TikTok shop cash out feature. I'd be interested to hear from John Ho about this. What is TikTok doing exactly? And that's the indicator the Mint becomes a native platform picture. So is it? Absolutely. The literal stunt is a decorated novelty. So the first mover edge lives in the durable version. It closes when a platform ships native cash out. In the 6 to 12 month horizon, I think this is going to be creator heavy categories move on to this first, then consumer electronics and QSR, regulated and low margin categories probably move last. It's just too dangerous to lose that brand message. And what I would start this week, try running the 4 diagnostic questions against one client. If the winces line up, you found the account that can actually run this. So here at the Strategy Signal, everyone reads the same campaigns. Nobody forecasts where they're going next. The next industry to run this private mint will do it in the next 6 to 12 months. Subscribe to know which one before your clients and competitors. That's Matt from Strategy Signal. Catch you later. Bye for now.